After 4 years of marriage, she thought the past was buried. The routines of life, the subtle comfort of stability, and the familiar scent of shared bed sheets had become her new normal. Her husband, though kind and responsible, had never quite unlocked the chambers of her soul the way he once did. The man she loved before everything changed. That day was ordinary, a late afternoon of mild sun and traffic noise. She had just left the bookstore with a cup of coffee in hand, her mind half occupied by dinner plans. And then there he was, her ex-boyfriend, the man who once held her heart like it was something fragile and sacred. He was standing across the street, his hands in his pockets, his head tilted in that same way she remembered from years ago. Time had left soft changes on his face, but his eyes, those eyes that used to read her heart like a familiar poem, hadn't changed at all. They both froze for a moment. Time slowed. The city around them continued to move. Cars honked, people passed. But to her, it was as though the world narrowed down to just the space between them. They walked toward each other with hesitant steps. She managed a smile, awkward and uncertain. He returned it, eyes flickering with something she couldn't quite name. Surprise, sorrow, maybe a trace of regret. "Hi," he said softly. "Hi," she replied, her voice caught in a memory. They spoke like strangers trying to recall a shared dream. It wasn't long, a few minutes, maybe less. But the unspoken words between them weighed more than the years they had lost. He asked if she was happy. She nodded too quickly. He smiled politely, but his eyes seemed to search her face, looking for the truth. She didn't tell him how many nights she had dreamt of him after her wedding, how she had once sat on her bathroom floor and cried into her hands because her heart had chosen a man who didn't choose her back. She didn't tell him that the love they had was the kind that doesn't die. It just hides under the skin and waits, like an old scar that still aches when it rains. And he didn't tell her that he had never really moved on, that he still remembered the way she used to laugh into his neck, the way she looked at him like she saw only him in the whole wide world. Their time ended with a smile and a small wave. No promises. No "let's catch up." Just a silent acknowledgement of what once was. As she walked away, she felt the pain she thought she had buried rise again, gentle but real, like the shadow of a once burning flame. She didn't look back. She couldn't. Some loves, no matter how deep, are not meant to be rekindled. Some loves are only meant to be remembered, painfully, beautifully, and forever. If you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe and share.